Welcome. In this video I'll show you how you can create a landing page in Hubspot. So the first thing you want to do if you're logged in and you're in your dashboard is you will want to click on marketing and here on website. Since we want to create a landing page, we will click on landing pages. So here you can see we have not created any before, so we'll click on get started. Here is the website, so this is basically our domain, and here the page name, which could be landing page 1. Then we'll click on create page. That will take a few seconds, and then we can choose a template. So here are a few different templates. For example, you could if you're wanting people to download a free ebook, you could choose this template. If you just want people to sign up for a newsletter, you could choose this. So we will select this one actually, and here you can basically see that you're now in the page editor. So we'll click this away, and here you have your landing page. So sign up for our newsletter, and here you will need to add a form. So if you click on this, you can see you will need to select a form. We have not created any form, so we'll need to create a new form first. This will be a name, so this will be form 1. Then we will click on create, and here you can see you can create your own form. So we want to add the field of an email, and you could also add another field of name, for example. So you could select first name, and here last name. So we have these three inputs basically. Then you can also edit the button text. I will leave this as it is, so submit is totally fine. Then you have GDPR options. So these are basically consent checkboxes. I would highly recommend choosing one, and maybe also adding a captcha. So here is basically some consent information and also a reCAPTCHA protected form basically. In this case, I'll just remove CAPTCHA since that makes it a bit more complicated. And then you have the simple form with the inputs and your consent. You can obviously trim this consent to only have this. So if you choose the second one, okay, that's a bit longer. And if you have this, you can see there is this consent, which is a bit shorter. Then you can also add or change the thank you page. So for example, what do you want to happen after people basically submit their email, first name and last name? So you can redirect people to another page. The default link that is selected here is google.com. You can basically just redirect it to a success page in case you have any, or you can display an inline thank you message. So here you can basically just adjust this message. I will leave this to the default message since that is totally fine. Thanks for submitting the form. So after someone submits their email and their name and click on submit, they will basically just see this message. So that's about the thank you note. Here you can also add form automations. However, that's a bit more complicated. I don't want to go into this. And then you can see you can also send follow-up emails, but this would work with form automations. So if you scroll up now, you can see we can close all of these options here. And here is the form that we have just created. You could create a new form, and you can basically just save form templates in your Hubspot account and then just add them to your landing pages depending on which ones you need. Here you can also style this, so you can change the visibility, alignment, typography, the background, and as well as the border. However, I think this is totally fine. I like this as it is. We can close this now, and if you click on this mobile icon, you can see how it looks like on the mobile, which looks pretty nice. You can see at the bottom of the page there is this Hubspot watermark. If you want to remove it, you can see there's this big banner that says you would need to upgrade to premium features if you want to remove this. And on the left we have some different options. So we can either add content, we can change the theme here, you can also change the structure of your content. However, I would not mess with this if you've selected templates, since the template basically means that someone has already made all of this for you. Here we can optimize the website, so you can add meta descriptions. You can also optimize the images and also the title of the page. So you could basically optimize it for SEO here. And if you click on test, you could run an A/B test or an adaptive test. However, you can see there are these log icons besides that. So this means that these are premium features as well. And if you click on Site Navigator, you can basically see that here is the homepage that we have created. And here are the web pages of yours, the landing pages, the blog in case you have a blog, and the blog listing pages. So this is basically like an overview of your sites. And so here, if you click on file, you can create a new page, you can run A/B tests, you can clone this web page or this landing page, you can delete it, and you have some page settings here as well. So you can add a page title, which will be title 1 in this case. So this will be the page title that will show up on Google. So if you want to make it SEO friendly, you could give some thought to this title. Here you have the page URL, so you can see this is the domain of ours, and the content slug, so this could be text 1, and the meta description. So this will show up also on Google, so you'll have your title, and below that you have a snippet of your description also shown up on Google. Here is a featured image. If you want to feature an image, in this case, or especially for a landing page, you probably wouldn't want to feature an image. Here you can see the template, so you could edit the template that we have right now or use a different one. Here is the language. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. And here are some advanced options, like you could add HTML to your head or to your footer code. And here is the canonical URL. I would highly recommend leaving this blank since it will use the current URL, and it should also be the current URL, so you don't need to mess around with that. Now we'll close this. Here we have some edit settings, so you can undo, redo changes and change the theme. Here we have the version history in case you have made some mistakes, and here we have some help. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Now you can then preview that web page. So this is how it will look like on PC. Here it is how it will look like on tablet, and here is the previewed version of your mobile phone. Now if that's fine, you can go back, and here you can click on publish. You have this icon, and you even have some publishing options. So you can schedule the publish for later. So if you want to publish this website tomorrow at 6 p.m. for example, you could set this here, or you can also set an unpublished date. So if this landing page should only be available from tomorrow to an end on Sunday, for example, you can also change all of these options in here. Now you can click on publish and click on publish now. And this basically means that your website will be published. You can see there's an error because it seems like there are some blank fields. So I'll take a look at this real quick. Okay, so the error seems to be that the field social network is required. So you can see there are the links at the bottom of the page. So if we remove Facebook from this, you can see the publish button is orange again. And now if we click on publish now, you can see that your website has been published, and here's the link to your landing page. If you close this, you can see the status of this website is published, so it is accessible on the internet. If you click on the URL, you can see that we can get to this website, and it looks just as in our editor. And so that's pretty much how we can create a landing page in HubSpot. If this video was helpful, make sure to like the video, and thank you for watching.